this is certainly what we're going to be coding today. Subscribe button, subscribe to yoga class, your activities, going to take you over here. Yeah, please subscribe, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Hello coders, so we're gonna code a yoga landing page, and yeah, a yoga landing page. Yeah, so let's just get in and code the thing. It's going to showcase everything you know about yoga, the details, the trainings, everything. So let's code it. So this is a skeleton, and I've linked my CSS file. It's over here. So the CSS, I've got some images in here. This is a home image, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 8th, and 7th. So let's code something. Okay, so in here I'm gonna first detail font family of sans serif. Font family sans serif. Box sizing, border box, margin 0, and padding is of course 0 too. The HTML, I'm gonna put scroll behavior, which is smooth, and some of the few details, the text decoration, yes, and I want to add a style of flex row. It's going to display flex. The flex direction is row, and the flex wrap is wrap. In here, let's create a div, that's home. The home div is going to have a mean height of 100 viewport height. Position is relative. The background image is the home image, no repeats. Background size is cover, and background position is center. Let's see that. Yeah, that's how it looks. So let's go ahead and add a nav with a class of nav. It's going to have a logo. Class is logo yoga. The far end is going to have a button. Class is btn yoga. Subscribe to yoga classes. It's going to have the flex row style over here. I've just applied to the nav, and what I'll add is the justify content space around, and give it a padding of 0 top and bottom, and 2 rem left and right. The mean height of this nav is going to be 10 viewport high, and let's give it a background so we can see where it is. Chocolate. Yeah, that's about it. Now what we need to do is align items to the center. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. So let's style the logo. Can do some font size 1.6 rem. Text transform is capitalized. Some letter spacing 1.5 pixels, and the color going to be what will be the color? Black. Yoga. Alright, so let's give a custom setting to the btn. Color size pointer, some padding to it, or 8 rem and 2 rem. The text transform is capitalized, and the font size is 1.05 rem. Letter spacing is 1 pixel. The outline is none. Yeah, color is of course white. Going to give it a white color because the background is going to be pretty much the same, and give it a linear gradient to right. We're going to choose some colors, hash 456, just some random colors to make it beautiful. Now let's choose blue, that's to the left, and then to the right some green or some purple. Yeah, let's see the button. Well, that's the button. Now let's give it something else, which is border none. Give a border radius of 1 rem, 2 rem. Yeah, now that's more like it. Subscribe to yoga classes. You can get rid of the background now, because we'll have to add, no, I think it's fine. Yeah, now let's add some content over here to brief about yoga. So after the nav, let's create another div content. It will have a h2 learn yoga and book appointments. Have a p, which is lorem 3550, and a button at the end, pretty much the same button. Content dot content, position is absolute, top is 50%, nope, 50%, left is 5%, 2%, the width is 800 pixels, and the height is 450 pixels. The background, let's give it, use a color so we can identify it. Yeah, what we did not do is give it a transform, translate. That's 50% minus 50%. To the left, 50%. But do we really need it over there? Not really. So we're going to give it 30. Yeah, well, that's more like it. Give it a padding over 1 rem, padding of 1 rem, give a border, and pixels solid RGBA. So now you can get rid of the background. Yes. So dot content h2, give a font size of 4 rem, 4.5, it will depend. I think 4.5 is much better. Yeah, the text transform is capitalized. Learn yoga and book appointments. Yep. Give a line height of 1.3. Yep. Now give a margin button of 1 rem. There you go. Now let's go to the dot content p. Font size is 1.05 rem. The line height over here is going to be 2. Yeah, 2. Now margin button of 1 rem 2. Subscribe to yoga classes now. what we need is a color that is going to, or pretty much what we're going to do is just add a background of that color. Yeah, and indeed here we're going to add this color, the RGBA purple. It's not working, so it's not fancy looking. I think that's more like it. And give the piece some white color. Yeah, there you go. Yes, now learn yoga and book appointments. Okay, now that's a bit more. Let's add something over here, which is some information about yoga classes. Now we're going to create a class of yoga classes. Let's copy the class and dot classes. Position is absolute. Now the width is 50 pixels. Height is 50 pixels. I'm going to give it a border radius of 50%, to make it a circle, of course. The background of what is available to measure, and let's see, top 50%. From the right it's 1%, so let's see where it is. Yep, now that's just where I need it. I think I'll give it a 3% because we'll have to add the width and height of this circle will be 150. Yeah, 130 is just fine. 30 precisely. Yeah, now I'm going to have to go up a little bit and to the right 1%. Yeah, that's just fine. I'm going to give it a border of 1 pixel solid RGBA blue. Yep. The display will be grid, and place items will be to the center. It will have a H5 tag called saying book class. Book class is below. No. Enjoy. Let's just say enjoy the view or the content in here. So classes H5, font size a bit. I'm brainstorming these particular websites. I'm just coding whatever comes into my mind. So if you also have a challenge for me, you can just put in the comments down below and I'll check it out and do it. Yeah, let's keep it this background and see what happens to it. I think it can be the signature background. Some of the particular, yeah, enjoy. What we can do is to the left, yeah, indeed. That's just about enjoy. scroll down. Now we're going to create an about page, about just below the home. So about page, yeah, about page. I'm a web developer. I have experience of about 5 years. Now what I'm doing is just coming here to enjoy and showcase my knowledge. So if you have any challenge whatsoever, just drop it down and I'll code it willingly. So the position is also absolute. Let's give a background of green. Yeah, here it is. Now we need to give it some content. The padding is 2 rem, top and bottom, left and right. We'll have a h2 over the left about, and we'll have also right about. It's going to contain an image in it. Right about, it's going to have an image, and here we're going to have a h2 about the yoga classes. What we do, yeah, and some detailed explanation. So we're going to have a lorem 25. About page is over here. Now all we're going to do is display it to grid and give a grid template columns of 40%, 60%. Yeah, now we're going to just search for an image here. About, I think his image is just about it, the yoga one. Yeah, we just have that in here. Images, yoga one. Yeah, now right about, going to have an overflow of hidden overflow. Yep. And we're going to have an styling of the image. So the width is 100%. It's also 100%. Oops. 100%, and the object fit is cover. Yeah, great. Now that's more like it. Now that's the right about. So the right about image, will have a transition of all dot 3-4 seconds linear. So when we hover on the image, it's going to transform scale 1.2. Yeah, it's scaling much more than I wanted to. So 1.1. Yeah, that's more like it. So let's style these. Yoga left about, dot left about is going to also have a padding of 2 rem. And we can get rid of the background, yeah, and also add a radius of 1 rem to the right bar. Indeed, That's now correct. So let's style the H2 and the P. H2 font size of 4 rem, line height of 1.3, a margin bottom of 2 rem. Text transform is capitalized. Dot left about P. It's going to have a font size of 1 rem, line height of 2. Yep, this is about it. Now the color bar of the H2 can be pretty much the same. I don't like how it's, I think we should reduce this to 1.05. Yeah, that's much better. So about yoga classes, what we do exactly, they do that exactly, but at the end we can add a PR and add some lorem 15. Okay, lorem 15. Yeah, so let's just add another PR over here to split. Yeah, oh, that's more like it. All the yoga classes. So there you go. What activities? That page is about the activities. Okay, dot, and because I think it will, no, it won't. Okay, just in height will be 100 people height. Position is no, absolute. Position is relative. Background, yeah, green. Wanna see it? Yeah, there it is. Now we're going to add the activities that are done in the yoga classes, and we're going to add, yeah, that image, that's meditation, yeah, and also this image, finalize with that. So it's going to have a little bit of some divs. So what we're going to do is create some divs in here showcasing all the activities. The activities are going to be about four. So we're going to create four divs, particularly showcasing the activities done in the yoga classes. So .act1 or just activity acty, copy and paste, yeah, and I'll give this activities class the class of flex row. You can remember it displays all the children in it. This is the parent container, which is the activities. Children are the acty, so it's going to display them to the flex direction row and wrap them. So the wrap is when there's an overflow, it's just taken down to the next, like to the next line. So let's style it and we'll see what I'm talking about. ACT1 has a width of 250 pixels, height of 300 pixels, border radius of 1 rem, and let's give it a background of green and get rid of this background and add a padding of 1 rem. So what we're going to give is a margin of 1 rem top and bottom, to run like that. Let's see about that. So we can have 6 of them. What we are going to add is the width. Now we can give it 400, so I can have 3 of them. Nope, 350. Yeah, pretty much that. 350. I think 350 is good. Or is it? Okay, then I think there can be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get rid of 2 of them. As I told you, I'm getting all these in mind, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm a coder. Just code anything. I think all these just the beginning, so more is to come and more fancy designs. I'm telling you, more fancy designs. So stay tuned. Yeah, 580, wonderful. Now in the ACTY, we're going to have also a display grid and grid template columns will be 70% for the image and 30% for the explaining what the activity is exactly. Let's add the image. So we'll have a div1 and div2. So we'll have a image div which contains the image, and we'll have the content div which will have a p of lorem 15. Yeah, basically that. The image div, let's, I think the above page, this activities page, so we got activities page. I think the above page had an image where above border radius 1 rem. No, we don't need the border radius, so I think we're going to also just put the same style, overflow hidden. The image, yeah, that's just what I need. Image div and content div. Cont div, a padding of 1 rem. Indeed, and on the cont div p, the line height is 2 and the font size is 1 rem. Yep, now that's more like it. Now let's add some images in here. I'm going to start from images yoga 2, right? Overflow hidden. I don't think it worked, did it? You can also add it over here. Overflow hidden. Yeah, no, that's more like it. And over here, again the yoga 3. Yeah, the activities. I want to also, oh man, the activities. I forgot to add the heading. So the images, yoga 4, meditation, look at that. Finally the 4th image is yoga 5. I think precisely yoga 6 or 7. Yep, yoga 7. The activities. So what we're going to do is the P here is going to have a color, the RGBA blue, Yeah, pretty much that. And then we're going to give these image here an ID of activity. Copy. And in this bit here, in here, in the enjoy, what we're going to do is view activities. Just add the view activities. It's going to be an A. Hash activity. Oh, come on. This ID, precisely this ID over here, I'm going to put it right in here. View activities. So the classes P of A, font size 1.3, right? The text align is center. Yep. Now that's more like it. And I think yeah, view activities. Now when you click on it, thank you, it's going to bring you in here and show you all the activities being done. So yeah, so let's give the image some styling, some animations in it, you know. So dot image, oops, image div image transform, oops, scale to 1.1. yeah, I think it's not too much. So when you hover, dot hover, it's going to transform scale 1, and the transition is all of 3 seconds linear. Easy enough. It's not taking the let's add in here and see whether what's happening. Transition of all dot 3 seconds linear. Okay, easy now is not quite working in here. Okay, so the final bit is the teachers. So we're gonna have 2 teachers, tutors. Tutors will have 2 boxes, tutor 1, tutor div. Yeah, we'll have an image. That'll be yoga 6, yoga 5, and H2, that's the name. Alex Megan, export or expertise, and yeah, expertise. We'll have the same divs. Now these will have yoga 7, yoga 7, James K, James B Bond. Okay, yeah, James Bond, expertise too. What Bond does get me? Okay, the tutors now. I think yeah, pretty much. So because the styling in the tutors and the activities is the same, or it's going to be the same, what we'll do is just add it so I can all inherit same the same styling over here, the mean height of 100, position relative, and a padding of 1 rem in them. Now what I'll do is just add the tutorial div. Is the tutorial tutor, not tutorial, tutor div. So the tutor div is going to have a width of 500 pretty much, a height of 600 or 500 for now, background green. Now in the tutor div image, the width is 120 pixels and the height 120 pixels, and the border radius is 50%. Oh, now what we can do is add flex call to the column direction. Display will be flex. Flex direction is column, and flex wrap is wrap. What we'll do is in each of these divs we're going to add the flex call. Tutorial div. Oh, what did I do? Yeah, just like that. Let's see what's popping. And in here add the flex row. Yeah, and they will have margin of 1 rem top and bottom, 2 rem left and right. Yep. Now what we can do is align items to justify content to the center, I think. So no, I think it's align items, so I can align vertically to the center. Exactly. So what we're left with is just giving a 700, okay, 500. What I wanted to add is this 600. Yep. Oh, I think what I should have done is in the tutors dot justify content space between. It already has not space between but space around, sorry, space around. It already has some padding, so yeah, that's it. Now look at that. Now what I need to do is just add some padding in here in the tutors div, give it 2 rem top and bottom, left and right. Yeah, and now add these to maybe 180. I think 250 will do. Yep. Now and give it tutor div, copy and paste, and target the H2 margin top of 2 rem, font size of 2 rem, color is black, and also the P, font size is 1 rem, margin top of 1 rem. James Bond, expertise, Alex and Megan, expertise. Oh, I need to give it a text transform of capitalize. Yeah, that's just about it. Now what I need to do is just add the background, the transparent dark background, and remove the green part. I think it's working now. Oh yeah, the linear gradient. Copy. Now what we're going to change is the direction. So this will be to bottom. So let's see how that. Wow, look at that. And now give it a border radius of 1 rem. See how it turns out to be. Yeah, look at that. Expertise. Now Alexa, Megan, James Bond. I think all of them should have white color. Yeah, the color should certainly be white. Expertise, Alexa, Megan, and James Bond. Okay, no, this certainly is not James Bond. So James K-L-Y Kelly. Yeah, and finally the footer. Footer class is footer p at 2021 copyright. And 2021 copyright. Then I'll add code design. Dot footer, it will have a mean height of 10 people height. No, 7 people height. A background of black. And flex row, because we're going to align items to the center and justify content to the center. Dot footer p font size is 1 rem. Get rid of the dark background. We're going to see it now right there. Copyright 2021 art code design. Now there you have it. There is your website. So if you want the responsive part, just go down in the comments. There is a link to where you can also download the source code directly, and you'll have the responsive part of the website. So yeah,